and welcome to this week's edition of Some Good News. But in Idaho? Remember, if you want us to highlight the some good things that are happening in your life, email us at impactidaho@gmail.com. We would tell you the date or the weather, but to be completely honest with you, we haven't experienced real-life weather in weeks. I've forgotten what the wind feels like. So, let's just dive into today's stories. Looking for great recipes to make at home during the quarantine? So are we. If I don't learn something new soon, I'll have spent all of my money at Wendy's. Side note, we are not sponsored by Wendy's, but we sure would like to be. This week, our friends at the Market Chefs have started a series of recipes called Quarantine Cooking to make your home meals that much easier. They've recently released a recipe for roasted potatoes, and we sure can't wait to try them. Check out the rest of their quarantine cooking series at www.themarketchefs.com. Joe Sports has returned from his journey of self and sport discovery and has an update to provide to all of us now. Let's go over and hear about what he's been up to.
Thanks, Janice. After an embarrassing segment a couple weeks ago in which I had no sports to report on, I decided to head out on my own and find some challenges for your live sports needs. This week, we're doing the water fountain straw something challenge. I don't actually know what it's called, but we did it and it was a lot of fun. Let's go over to the video now.
We're gonna do the hashtag straw challenge to see who can drink water the longest, not fastest. Also the fastest for the longest amount of time.
That was a lot of fun. But for those of you who desire more traditional sports, look into the Korean Baseball Organization, or KBO, who had their opening day on May 4th with no fans in the stadium, giving people around the world the opportunity to root for new teams and forge new sporting alliances. Games are being streamed on ESPN and Twitch, and highlights will be on YouTube. Watch the games and then let us know which team you'll be rooting for in the comments. Back to you, Janice.
If you have driven around Idaho lately, you know that spring is in the air. Also in the air, advertising signs and billboards. Businesses and organizations across the state have been using their billboards for good, creating uplifting signs. Here is a sampling of some of our favorites. This just in, I miss my friends. In their honor, here are images of my friends. I hope that you like them, because I like them too. If you're anything like me, you might not have seen some of your favorite people in a while. Reach out to them, yell at them from across the street. I miss you!
I hope you're well!
Joe Traveling Reporter is out this week, and we unfortunately did not have anyone to bring us stories from the outside world. In an effort to make sure that we do not forget what it looks like out there, we put out an open call for story submissions. While Larry Gebbert's agent did not get back to us in time, we did receive a submission from one Joe meteorologist. weather sure looks like it's going to be nice, Joe.
It is.
It's now time for our fan favorite segment, Some Good Things. Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man.
Video game consoles.
Coasters.
Cold soda cans in the summer.
The smell of sunscreen.
The feeling of grass underneath your feet.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Kevin Hart.
Marvel movies.
DC Comics.
Internet videos.
Musical theater.
Musical theater nerds.
Memes.
Jelly beans.
Chocolate.
Pizza.
Ordering takeout.
Ordering delivery.
Making food yourself.
Having someone else do your dishes.
Doing the dishes yourself.
Going on walks.
Skipping.
Creating fun memories in creative ways as a reminder that things can still be good as long as we make them that way.
This has been Some Good Things.
Some good things!
Do you have a story or a project that you want to share with us? Has some good news happened to you? Do you want us to say your name in a shortened video format? Then email us at impactidaho@gmail.com and you just might show up in next week's edition of Some Good News. That's it for us this week. We know that there is a lot of loss right now, and it's okay to be sad about that. We also hope that you find time to celebrate and make a positive impact in this coming week. There are still good things, and there is still some good news in Idaho.